In 2009, the then president of Nigeria, in the person of Musa Yar'Adua, late, initiated and granted the Niger Delta militants amnesty. And the Niger Delta militants laid down their arms and embraced peace in that year, 2009. Now, going back to why the Niger Delta militancy was formed. The Niger Delta militants had a reason why they were fighting. They feel cheated. They feel marginalized. They said, no, we can't be in the water and experiencing soup inside our eyes constantly. So many times, as much as I can remember, they have cried out how their waters have been polluted. You know, the Niger Deltans, their main occupation is fishing. How their waters have been polluted, the fishes in the rivers are dying. They can't fish and they can't even drink their waters anymore. They can't use their waters for anything anymore. They cried and lamented to the federal government, to the state government, to their state government then, and nothing was done. It came to a point that they couldn't bear it, coupled with the reason that what they were supposed to get from the oil companies that were in that place, some greedy elder statesmen in their states were embezzling the money. Just a brief kind of summary of what led to the formation of the Niger Delta militancy as at that time. They had a reason. Now, when Musa Yar'Adua, the then Nigerian president, though late now, came into power, he decided to negotiate with them. Lay down your arms and you will be granted amnesty. The Niger Delta militants agreed. The amnesty was granted them. They laid down their arms and the amnesty was granted them, though with little resistance, because they felt that Nigerian government cannot be trusted. And not everybody knows that you can't trust Nigerian government. You don't blame them for that. And since then, not of late now, because of this Fubara and the Wike issue and the declaring Rivers State state of emergency by Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Since that time, the Niger Deltans did not pick arms again. Yes, they didn't pick arms again. Now, what am I trying to say here? The point I'm trying to make here is, one, very important and a penitent question that Nigerians should be asking. These Boko Haram boys, what are they fighting for? What is their reason for fighting? Boko Haram. Western education is haram, right? If Western education is haram and that is what you are carrying arms for, unaliving people, how does that make any sense? All right. If Western education is haram, what are you doing to, educate your people in your own, should I call it culture, tradition, or religion that is not haram? Is it to carry gun and unalive them? Is that one that is not haram? Unaliving people. All right. The main reason why I'm saying this, I'm asking these questions, Nigerians, is this. Now, how many of them have been granted amnesty by Nigerian federal government and be reintegrated into Nigerian society as repented Boko Haram? And so many of them were carved into Nigerian military, Nigerian police, DSS, and all the rest of them. How many of them? A whole lot of them. Yes, a whole lot of them. Now, as you are, de-radicalizing them, granting them pardon and amnesty, they are forming new ones. Why? Because no consequences. Now I want to ask, these ones that you claimed that you have, de-radicalized, and you have granted them amnesty, and you have reintegrated them into the society, what about the people that they have unalived? What about the people that are today motherless, fatherless? What about today the people that are widows and widowers? What about those people that are homeless right now, that are still in the IDP camps? What has federal government done for them? What has Nigerian government done for them? What? Now you are, de-radicalizing them, reintegrating them into the society, and they are busy forming another one. Your recent re-radicalization that took place in Gombe State, about 390 something of them are being de-radicalized, right? What about the people that they have unalived? Do you now see that Sunday Jackson, who defended himself, and the Fulani herdsman who attacked him in his farm was unalived, is right now being, waiting for the day of his own unaliving by hanging. Okay? Which is not supposed to be, because that was self-defense. Now, another group have emerged in the Northeast. Another terror group have emerged in the Northeast. And nobody is doing anything about it. Tomorrow now, what Nigerians will be hearing is that, they have repented. They have made the announcement of what they are going to do, which they have started doing. They have started unaliving people. They have said they will be, that they will be kidnapping, they will be collecting ransoms, and they will be unaliving people. Yet, the federal government of Nigeria will not do anything. Now, in a situation like this, in a country that is facing this kind of situation, is where the Sultan of Sokoto came out, and his problem, what he saw and could prescribe a terror organization is the social media. I don't know if anybody have heard him say that Boko Haram is a terrorist organization. I don't know if anybody have heard him say that ISWAP is a terrorist organization. All these terror groups in Nigeria, I don't know if that man have mentioned them by that name. I don't know. But he was quick to say that social media is a terrorist organization. What is the definition of the word terror or terrorism? What? And look at his boys, his subjects, coming to the social media to defend him, to talk rubbish. Because you are all illiterates. And that's why. I am still asking. Because every Nigerian that follows the history of Nigeria, that understands how things are being done in Nigeria, will agree with me that after that time, 2009, that the Niger Delta militants were granted amnesty. They laid down their arms. They never carried arms again. They never carried arms again. But these ones, as you are radicalizing them, another group is coming up. As you are granting them pardon, another group is coming up. Why? Why is it so? Please, all these foreign countries, such as America, Britain, and all the rest of them, if your hands are in this thing that is going on in Nigeria, you guys should better remove your hands and stop this nonsense, because the innocent lives that have been unalived in Nigeria, they are weeping. What will hit your own countries? Britain, if your hand is this, what will hit Britain in a very short time if you have a hand in this? Will be unimaginable. America, the same thing. Any Western country that have hand in what is going on in Nigeria today, I say sorry to such country. But if you don't have hands, if either of you doesn't have hand in what is going on in Nigeria now, please say something. Say something, because these are human beings created by God. Nigeria is a country that none of your citizens can travel freely now and go. Tell me tell me the British man or woman that can travel to Nigeria. Tell me the American man or woman that can travel to Nigeria because of insecurity. You can't. You cannot. So please, enough of this nonsense. And see, this thing has come to the point that the pretense and the attitude, the nonchalant attitude that that the federal government of Nigeria is showing towards all these things is very wrong. Is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Is very, very unacceptable. It's very, very unacceptable. You guys don't care about the human lives. What you care about is your own selfish selves. Keep granting them amnesty, and let another group keep coming up every day. Let it continue like that. But at the end of the day, Abachosa, I am gonna carry the mile. God wapano. My lovely fans all over the world, thank you. Thanks for watching, liking this video, sharing it, and commenting. Stay safe for me, because I love you. Thanks, and bye.